100K sit on the table right next to the Draco, and that's what it was, yeah. Give a shout out to my plug, was never the guy you gon' catch in the club, yeah. I hit the store with my shorty, we hit double G and we dropping the dub, yeah. If I wasn't trapping or rapping, I'm trying to find me a new city to flood, yeah. Sometimes people ask me, what was the thing that changed your life the most? And I have to say, the thing that changed my life the most was people. I saw people who had everything that had nothing but complaints. And I saw people who had every reason to complain, never complaining. And that separated everything for me. That led me to the top. That put a new fire inside of me. That lit a fuse underneath me. I tell this story a lot. There was a time where I took a walk and I seen a guy with one arm working on the roof. Now, when I first walked past, he was on the ground. He was getting the shingles ready. He was prepping everything. And in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, he must have a partner. He must have somebody here that's getting ready to help him. No way he's getting to the top of the roof of this home to fix it by himself. So I get back and I walk past him again. And when I walk past, sure enough, he's on the roof, putting in the work by himself. And then you got people walking around here, full health, all of their ligaments, all of their bones, everything intact. You got people dealing with stage 4 cancer that still finds a reason to smile every day. You got people dealing with life-threatening illnesses that find a reason to smile every day. You have people who have every right to have given up, that took it to the next level. So what's your excuse? Has life truly dealt you a bad hand? Or have you just played your hand badly? Do you really deserve to stay down, or do you have every reason to get back up? Is there anything truly holding you back other than yourself? Some of us will blame it on childhood trauma. Some of us will blame it on things that happened to us in the past. It comes down to, are you strong enough to get over it? Are you strong enough to overcome it? Are you strong enough to face it and move on with life? Because the people who hold on to things, the people who harbor those feelings, the people who harbor those bad memories and bad emotions tend to have to live inside of it. Do you want to live inside of it? Or do you want to step outside of it and begin to actually live life? My first thought when I seen the guy with the one arm is he had every reason to sit back and collect his disability. He had every single reason that I could think of to not continue to do the job that he had set in his mind that he was going to become the master at. And even after losing an arm, he said, I will not quit. I will not be stopped. I will not be outworked. I have both of my legs. I have both of my arms. I have a working brain. I have a working heart. I have everything that I need. And somehow, we have more complaints than the people who have less than us. And the people who have less than us tend to sometimes exceed the expectations of what we even had for ourselves. And we sit back and we wonder, why is he able to do it? How was E able to come from such a bad circumstance? Why was she able to come from such a bad circumstance? Why was all the cards dealt to them so terrible? And they were still able to pass me. This is when the jealousy kicks in. This is when the envy kicks in. This is when the anger starts to become internal. You internalize the feelings that you're feeling because you still have doubt in yourself. You still think it's not possible for you. You think that person broke the mold. You think that this human was able to do something so stellar that you would never be able to do to yourself. And that's the limitations that hold us back. I don't even like to use the term lucky. These people put in work. These people put themselves in the right places during the right times. I don't consider that lucky. I consider that putting the work in. Because had these people sat home, had these people dwelled on those emotions, these people dwelled on those feelings and sent themselves into spiraling depressions, they would have never landed themselves in that spot where they was able to meet that person. They would have never landed themselves in a spot where they got the opportunity that they got, the day, the time, the area, everything planned out meticulously, and these people succeed. Never put that doubt on yourself that you can't do something that somebody else is doing. If you're willing to apply the same level of work, you could get the same outcome. And sometimes you might have to put in more work because you might not live in the area where you have access to those kind of people. You might not know the places where you have to go. So it may take you a little bit longer, but strong and steady will always win the race. Low key, low ski. Peace.